Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk about my Omega Speedmaster Snoopy, a watch I haven't worn yet. I'm going to tell you why straight after my intro. Hi guys, welcome back. So I'm going to tell you why I've owned this watch for a couple of months and I haven't worn it yet. Are you ready? It's very simple. What most people do when they buy this Snoopy, they're not very impressed with the strap. And the strap is actually quite underwhelming. It's very good quality, but it's underwhelming. It's underwhelming for one reason, because it's just a cheap entry-level pin buckle, if you ask me. And I don't like pin buckles. I don't think anybody does, especially on a £9,800 watch. Now, when this watch came out in 2020, it retailed for £8,250, and even then at that price, this pin buckle, it's a bit cheap. However, I understand why they've done it. They did it so that people can open up the watch, flip it over and show it to their friends. But you could still do that with a deployant. But this watch doesn't come on a deployant. It comes on a pin buckle. So what most people do is what I was going to do. They were going to put the watch on a bracelet, which is what I was going to do. But then I was like, well, I already have a watch on a bracelet, and the bracelet is fantastic, and it really does suit a Speedmaster, the black standard Speedmaster. I found when I looked at this watch and other people's pictures that on a bracelet, it kind of faded in. It kind of made it look dull. So then my plan B was to go with a NATO, which I already got as well. And I got this NATO to go with this watch. And that was going to be my pretty solid plan. Okay? And then something wonderful happened to me by mistake. I bought this watch. This glorious Omega World Timer on a deployant. Quick release deployant. Okay? Take off my Speedy. Put on the deployant. Now I'm going to do something funny with you guys. You ready? I'm going to count to 4 seconds and see how long it takes me to take this watch off. Are you ready? 1. I didn't even get to 1,000, did I? That took a second to take off my wrist. It took a second to put back on. And I've owned this watch 2 months, and I just found this watch so comfortable. I want to show you something else about a deployant. Watch this. Oh, it came open. Look. But it's still on the wrist. The point I'm trying to make is this. This watch has a deployant, and it's extremely comfortable. It's extremely easy to take on and off the wrist. This watch comes with a pin buckle. It's a right pain in the ass to get this on your wrist, and it actually takes 4 seconds for me to get this watch off my wrist, using my other hand trying to get it off the pin buckle. 4 seconds, guys. And there's one other problem with these pin buckles. If you take this watch off and you're, let's say, on holiday in a warm climate and the floors are all tiled ceramic or tiled porcelain, you're going to drop this watch on the floor and you're going to damage it because of this god-awful pin buckle. So there is a solution, and I found it, but it doesn't exist. On paper, it doesn't exist. And if you keep watching, I'll show you what the solution is. And the solution isn't put it on a bracelet. And the solution isn't put it on a NATO. It's something 10 times better, and is about to make this watch a fantastic addition to my collection. Keep watching. Sorry for the interruption, guys, but apparently to survive on YouTube, you need subscriptions. It's a sad but true fact. So if you can just do me a favor, please like, share and subscribe. I'll be eternally grateful. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Sorry for the interruption. Hi guys, we're at the end now. We've done it. I now have the collection I always wanted. I've got my glorious Snoopy on a deployant. I've got my Speedmaster on the fabulous bracelet with the adjustable clasp that I retrofitted myself. And I've got my glorious Bond 60th anniversary on the Milanese bracelet. I've also got my daily watch, which is my fantastic titanium world timer. So I'm just a happy collector. Now, we're all here to see this one. This is the Snoopy. And if you've been listening, I've owned the watch 3 months, never wore it. I just couldn't cope with a pin bottle. It just wasn't for me. My backup plan was to go onto a bracelet, but I've already got my Speedy, my glorious SS Speedy on a bracelet, so that ship has sailed. And then the other option was a NATO, but on a NATO strap, this top heavy watch, as you can see, it's quite a chunky watch, just didn't fit right. It would be just too high. And then luckily getting the world timer got me on to how great these deployants are. And then luckily for me, Omega Boutique Regent Street said, you know, there is an option to put this on a deployant. And I said, gimme, and I got it. Now, obviously it's going to be completely different because it's a completely different strap, because a pin buckle strap is different. And now you can see that it's basically the watch it should have always been. But this strap is something special. It's a lot thicker up here, which means it sits higher up on the watch. So you don't really see the back of the case. This bracelet strap is so much better than the one the Snoopy comes on. It's the only issue that might bug some people is the stitching is red inside, but you're never going to see it. And it doesn't have the Snoopy logo, the moon logo on the strap. But to me, it's an actual improvement. And it's now the watch it's always meant to be. It's a silver dial with a blue bezel, and now it's on a blue strap. It just pops. It does. It pops. And now I can easily pop it on the wrist. Yeah. And I can pop it off. If I wasn't concentrating, I haven't dropped it. I've now created the Snoopy that I've always wanted. And it's now part of my collection, and I'm a very happy, proud owner. Remember, these are fan-based videos because I'm just a collector. That's all I am. I am an Omega enthusiast. And please, if you could like, share, subscribe. Apparently you need subscribers to subscribe to survive on YouTube, and if you do, I'd be very grateful. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching.